Another day, another vote. You know, I can just not do this. I can open them in my website through my shortcuts, but I'm going to do it like this today. Because I just kind of feel like it. Like 5.25 gold per crate average. Not great, not terrible. Alright, I know exactly what we are going to do today, but first order of business, I need to visit Moscow. Moscow, something. Because they have managed to claim some of the chunks of the neighboring Chad nation of whatever it's pronounced as. Rus Principtes, whatever the hell that means. And they blew up part of the wall. Yippee! Alright, let's see what's inside here. Absolutely nothing. Wow. That's crazy. What the hell is this place? Like, what the... And they even boxed it off at the top. Oh, what the hell? Why? What compels you to do this? Like, really? Just build a giant massive box. Oh, by the way, the person we met, how do you, is it rabbit or ribbit? RFBB1T. They're not just the president of Moscow. They are the president of the Soviet Union. So that explains why they are so wealthy. It's good to have connections up in high places. Oh damn, just in time for a boat party. Oh, 20. Nice, it's pretty good. We are already sitting at 41 gold. Just today, but we did spend some of it, because I needed to claim 3 more chunks to get to our limit of 12. You will see what I'm doing and what I'm doing very soon. Okay, so the server shut down again. But at least I have premium, so I can fly around. It's nice how they got like architecture and stuff around. That's pretty cool. Where are we? It's a separate world, probably. Unless... No, it's probably a separate world. Okay, what do we have here? What is this? I'm not familiar with this structure. Why is there a nice road here? What? Strange path lies up ahead. Where could it lead? Will it be faster to fly? Okay, what the hell is this? Parkour. I mean, I can just fly. What is this place? What the hell? Oh, is it some sort of like an old lobby maybe? I'm not sure. What's up here? Oh, alright, we're back. Alright, I'm also gonna set the town to not open, because I don't want anyone joining. We would need to invite them over eventually, because right now, to be honest, we are not in a position to manage more people. So for now, I'm just going to be managing this place alone until we have an idea of what we want to do. I just realized, why is there another portal here? What happened to spawn this one in? What? Buddy, what? Well, whatever. This is weird. So, to answer the earlier question of what compels someone to make a box, in this case, a massive mixed-use residential shopping complex. Basically, we are using all of the chunks we can. 3x4 chunks. We are making a massive box. There will be apartments on the both longer sides, and in the middle there will be a shopping complex with an open middle so you can see right through it. And truly appreciate the scale. And the apartments, we are going to have them be on the bigger side, so 5 blocks tall, probably 7 blocks wide, and how long, how deep, I'm still not sure, we'll decide it later. And then you have some spaces for the tunnels in the middle, access corridors. So you could put like 8 of those 7 block wide apartments on each side, so it's like 16 per level, and we are going 80 blocks tall, so that's 16 floors. And I'm not building the walls or the floors for the apartments myself. I am making them that big so people can build them on their own, so it would allow for more customization. If you want to buy more apartments and turn them into one single unit, you can easily do that, and you don't have to build as much. So all we are doing is an exterior box with some windows. And we are going to get the main hallway, I mean, the central area done. And it will probably have a bunch of shops. Kinda reminding me of one of those buildings from Cyberpunk, if you played the game, where they also have apartments outside, and in the middle there's a giant hall with like balconies where there's different shopping areas and other recreation and business. So we are essentially doing something like that. I am not copying the idea, just converged onto it. But I wonder if me knowing that concept helped settle on this specific design. But it is one of the most optimal ones I can think of right now. In terms of resources and in terms of accessibility. Because we don't really want to have like many windows for the trading complex, so it would just be a giant box if it was standalone. So we might as well put it between the buildings that do want to have windows. At least on one side, which are apartments. So that makes it a lot easier to build. Yes, draining it will be more time consuming. Why is there a bone horse here? There was thunder recently, so probably a bunch of them spawned. That's really funny. Okay, yeah, it was a horse trap. And when it activated, it just all despawned because there's no permission for hostile mobs to exist within the chunks that I have. That is really funny. 12 out of 12 chunks. We can't go any bigger without getting more residents. But we don't really need to get more residents right now, because the size that we are going with would be enough for a lot. And then we would need to get more residents, not exactly like colony town members, just residents. Get people to sell stuff here. And all it takes is a few dedicated, skilled people to further increase our size when we need to. Because with how vertical we are building, we really don't need that many chunks. So I would much rather have a bunch of people who I am not super obligated to give resources and manage, that are just residents. And then have a few dedicated people who I can trust to properly manage this place. But we are very long ways from that right now. So for now we just have to build. I'm not using any wall blocks in the walls, because then they are very annoying to drain. And they mess up the architecture, because you need to add another block in front of them on the interior. And that messes stuff up. Okay, yeah, this is ridiculous. Can't even fully see the building that well. Like, I can barely see that edge and barely see the surface from down here. Going to be absolutely insane if we finish it. Which, I mean, I don't see why we won't. We would need to go some more tough mining soon. This place is so funky. What is this? Can I trust you with a lot of money? Like a lot. Why? 1 second. Why? Because you can just price the quarter for... What? Quarter... What do you mean? Price a quarter for... Someone wants 216 stacks of wood. Yeah. And you're unable to make a quarter at your place in your town. I mean, I am on board with it, but like, sure. My town... Oh, only town owner can create some. Only town? Yeah, or probably you need a rank for that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, an apartment would also work, that is true. Let's do that. How's this one? This one is... What's this one? 4G. Q cell. I wonder if you can put it up or for sale. after you claim it. Try QSL in here. Okay. Okay, then yeah. Q cell 54 and Q trust at YL00. I think you should be trusted now. And it's for sale for 54. What happened here? Why is there just a block missing? Alright, we're doing some testing. Q cell. Claim first. Q cell. Q claim. And now we do Q cell. Right. Okay. Nice. It works. So basically our idea is we could sell apartments with shops inside of them, and when someone buys the apartment, they can break the shops and take the stuff from inside of them. And we want them to be shops because then you could verify the amount of contents inside the barrels, because right now, like, you're getting an apartment, it's like the barrels could be empty. But here... 58. You gotta have a stack in your hand. So it's easier to count. Or I guess you can edit the amount after by right clicking on the shop. Alright, you have to reclaim this one. Reclaim. You sell? You claim this one. It's in here. This tiny spot. There, okay. But yeah, basically, it's possible for the landlord to just destroy your shop and steal stuff from inside of it. Yup. And now we can confirm the amount in here. We got one wall finished. The smaller one. That is 48 blocks wide and not 64. And also we got the floor. Again, on each floor, the actual floor area would be very small, because there would be like kinda an O shape here for the shops. This area would be hollow so we can see through it, and the apartments would be hollow as well, because I'm not doing that. People People will do it themselves. I hope. Well, I am running low on tough. This is the last stuff I have. I think we have to go mining very soon. And then draining all of it. It will be very fun. Oof. Okay, now it's starting to look a little bit terrifying. We need to put some more solid pillars under it to really make it feel big. Alright, time to go tough drilling. Hopefully we find some gold. Little by little we'll get there. I'm mostly a little bit spooked for the draining part, because I would need to segment it with like gravel or sand. So that's a few more wall placing. A few more sessions of just block placing, the same amount as walls pretty much. Only to remove them later on. Oh wow, my trident is about to break. I think it has mending on it. My armor is also about to break. Oh. I have the money, I could buy mending for it, but... I can still repair it for now. Manually. So it's like, whatever. Right, I guess now we try to find a tough vein somewhere. Oh, there's one. In the range of the beacon. So that we can still insta-mine it. Oh, wow. This is trippy. I'm here in China. Just visiting stuff. Big tower. Or two towers. Converging. Very cool. The scale of buildings is just so big everywhere. Oh, the frames, what the hell? What have we just rendered in? If I look here, it's normal, but if I look there, it's oh boy. What the hell? So weird. Why is it framing here so much? This is painful. Oh, and it's gone. There's something underground. So many skyscrapers. A lot of them are very empty. Who are these characters? They got some signs there. Let me... Evernight, something. Firefly, something. Well, that does not clarify stuff. At all. I could always, like, Google Lens translate. But I'm not bothering. Okay, let's see. Metro? Looks like it. Yeah. Man, the frames. It's crazy that people manage to do is Chinese, Japanese, Korean text out of blocks. Like, English stuff is so much easier than these letters. No, what are they called? Hieroglyph? No, that's Egyptian. Or are they also called that? What is this? And what is that? What is all of this? This place is crazy. I can't even Can't even riptide up there, it's so big. And all of the names are in, I assume, Chinese. Another wall half finished. In these slots there will be windows. I'm not sure if we'll have them fully just a single line of glass or segmented between floors. It would be easier to play them if it was just single line of glass, so we'll see. But now you can kinda really see the scale of this. Not the biggest build, but it is pretty big. Especially for a country of a single person. Or a town. Get out, let me take a screenshot. Right. Let's see, it's hard to put this into frame without it just disappearing in the fog. Get out of the frame. God damn it. So many drowned. We need a little bit higher field of view. It's crazy. Oh, let's do this one. Yeah. Like all of our territory is just covered by this building. Crazy how much you can do in a few hours in a single day. I do have to end it here for now. I will continue tomorrow. We might get the external structure of it finished by tomorrow then. And start training. Can I do it in under a week? Probably. I mean, we do a few more walls and then drain it out. And just some basic walkways around the place, and then we can just start getting people in. And hopefully they will be impressed by the scale of it. And would want to actually live in it. Temporarily. For a bit.